Well, decent first month of the season. Performances haven't been fantastic, but we're keeping pace at the top of the division, and that's the main thing. Hello? Oh, hi, Tim. How's things in the medical department? Not good. Why? What's up? A torn hamstring. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 here at the New York Yankees as we look to win the World Series with only American players. And the disappointing news since last episode is Joey Gallo has torn his hamstring, or a hamstring strain. 2 months. He's been out for a little bit of time already. And that's a little bit of a blow because he's pretty much the power in our lineup, or the main power in our lineup anyway. Now, that doesn't tell the full story, though, of everything that's been happening, because injuries, not serious ones, just little niggly injuries, have really just been persistent throughout the first month of the season. You can see right now, Alamas is day-to-day, Snell's day-to-day, Corey Kluber is day-to-day, as is Cody Reed, one of the bullpen pitchers, and none of it's serious. The pitching injuries don't impact throwing, they more impact the running. Alamas's injury, again, a ribcage muscle, so again, it's not terrible, it's just little niggles, which obviously won't be helping performances. Joey Gallo is the main person that we've lost, but he'll be back roughly the same time as Garrett Cole, and we'll see exactly how he comes back. Now, when was the last scouting report that we got from him? 2021, so we haven't had a scouting report since he's been injured, so he may well have dropped off a little bit, so we'll look forward to that updating once he comes back, I assume. But yeah, in terms of on the field, it's not gone badly. You can see we're up there, joint with the Jays, half a game behind the Rays, and the Red Sox are there as well. And I mean, even the Orioles are only 3.5 games back, and that's who we'll be playing today. We have a quick look at the schedule and see exactly how we've got on. Of course, one opening day, where are we here? The Jays ended up going on and winning the next 2 games in that, so that was a bit of a disappointment. We then played Baltimore. We actually swept them, which was excellent. And in game 1 of the series here, you can see in the bottom of the first, 6 runs scored and a Mike Tauchman grand slam. So you love to see that. He had 5 RBIs on that day, so well done to him, batting down there at number, 8, I think, 7. So that was that series. Then we went and played in Boston. We won game 1, which was excellent. And in this one, we scored 9 runs in the first, took the rest, the next 7 innings off, and then got 4 in the ninth when it started to get a little bit close again. So, yeah, an interesting game, that one. But again, it was J.J. Bleday, the rookie, that got 5 RBIs in this one. So well done to him. So that was the Boston series. Then we went Subway Series against the Mets. We won't be talking about that one. And then, what happened then? Then we went and we played the Royals. Now, we lost game 1. We had a bit of a double up there. I think this game got rained out and was finished the next day, if I remember correctly. But we won 2 of 3. Did we have a 4th game in that series? We did, and we won that in extra innings as well. And that then brings us here. I've missed games there, haven't I? There was a series against the Jays and another series against Boston. I missed a week. But we won 2 of 3 in both of those series, which is great. You know, that's if we win 2 of 3 in every series, we'll be making the postseason comfortably. Then we've gone into this series against Baltimore. We've won 2 of 3 already, although in another game we did lose there in extra innings. And that brings us to game 4. Now, a quick look at the expanded standings so you can see how the league is going. We haven't particularly had any outstanding performers. I mean, all the way down, you can see we've got no one really in the top 3 of anything, which is, I mean, it's fine as long as we're winning. I mean, it shows that we're doing it as a team as opposed to having sort of the 1 or 2 standout guys. And you'd imagine at some point, you know, the cream will rise to the top, and well, hopefully we'll get better and not worse. But yeah, that's the. You can see we're just outside the wild card right now. If we have a look at how everybody's been getting on, we like FIP next to ERA, and this is the pitching side of things. You can see there's a couple of tightish arms in the bullpen, but they'll get over it. The disappointments, actually, Kluber and Snell have been disappointing so far this season. And if we're looking for positives, you would imagine, if not assume, at some point, particularly Snell, still being in his prime, will come good for us. So yeah, it's not. I don't think anything to worry about yet. But ideally, you know, it would be a little bit better. I mean, even Reed last season was so good. This year he's been absolutely horrid, but hopefully, he will refine his form and all will be good in the world. Look at the hitting side of things. Now, the player that has come in for the injured Gallo is Seth Beer. He's been called up from AAA. It's his first experience of Major League Baseball. He's kind of the closest thing we had to call up that had a little bit of power in the bat, so it's the closest replacement in the lineup we could get to Gallo. Obviously, he's not Joey Gallo, but he does have a little bit better contact and gap power, so, hopefully he's going to work out for us long term. But, Manny Machado's done okay. JJ Bleday, the rookie, has been nothing short of spectacular, better than we could have dreamt, and Fairchild is the disappointment. You can see we've got a couple of guys needing a rest for this one, but Fairchild is... I'm not panicking yet, but I'm certainly having a look in AAA and seeing, do we have anybody else who could come in and do that role for us? But we'll give him a little bit of time. But you can see everybody else's numbers there. No one's done particularly badly. I mean, the surprise almost have been Alamas, almost batting 300. But yeah, no one's done particularly badly, but no one's really excelled either. So it's a bit of a... It's a bit of a nothing, really. It's been a bit of a nothing start to the season. But as I said, we're winning games, and that's the main thing. All right, so that's everything caught up on. Let's check the lineups for this game against the Orioles. And here we go, and even with resting two of the better players, we're still, those matchups look good, don't they? So the DJ leads us off at second base. Mike Tauchman moves up the order to bat second in center field. Nico Horner is back from injury. So he's coming in, he's playing third base in place of Machado for this one. My boy Blue, Petey Alonso cleans up at first base. Seth Beer, designated hitter, he bats 5. Castellanos in right field for this one, bats 6. Alamas, the shortstop, bats 7. Knapp, the catcher, bats 8. And Fairchild in left field goes all the way down to 9. You do worry a little bit, don't you, when Alamas is batting 7 for us? You worry slightly. And, it's going to be Josh James. Is that who we wanted? That's not who we wanted pitching today. We still want Kluber. So let's get it back out of this. So I tell a lie, it will be one of the new boys. It'll be Josh James that's on the mound for us. Now, he has done really well so far. He is not coming into this game fully rested, but hopefully that will not impact him too badly. We're up against Jorge Lopez for them. He's not had a great start to the season. 4 starts, ERA of 6, whip of 172, a negative WAR. So let's hope that the bats can go to town on him. So welcome to Camden Yards. I've never been here, but I've been told it is a wonderful stadium. It's going to be DJ leading us off, batting 284 this year. Not the, 330 odd he batted for us last year, but he's doing okay, is the old defending MVP or the reigning MVP of the league. Let's see if he can get us off to a good start here. And he cannot, as he grubbers it straight back to the pitcher for 1 away. Next up, it is Mike Tauchman, batting 229 this season. A full count on him. And he has smacked that down the left field line, and that'll be at least a double. And he will stand at second. Wonderful stuff. In to bat now comes Nico Horner, just back in the lineup. He's gone 2 for 7 so far this year. He draws a walk there, and up comes Pete Alonso, who has hit his 100th career home run since last episode. Let's see if he can add one to that. It's a 1-0 pitch, and Alonso's hit a double play. Has he? Oh, it's an error. They're throwing it away, and it loads the bases. It should have been innings over, and instead it's loaded bases, 1 out for Seth Beer, who is 3 for 15 so far this season, and it's a wild pitch that brings in a run. That gets rid of the double play as well. Now, can Seth drive in some runs for us? Come on, Sethy boy. He can. Well done. Drives in a run with a ground out to second. Alonso goes over to third. Castellanos comes in, batting 250. Now, he is batting really, really well against left-handed pitching. He's really struggling against right-handed pitching. I think he's up over 300 to lefties, but obviously today circumstances have meant that he's had to play against a right-hander. Zimmer will come in to lead them off. Only batting 113 this year. He's going to face the new boy in the lineup, Josh James, who gets a strikeout. And it brings Ryan Mountcastle up now. And let's see what we can do with him. And it's a ground out, is it? Yes, no, it's not. It's a weak throw, and Alonso can't make the play. And not the highest quality of infielding so far this game, is it? Alamas gets the error on him, and maybe the injury has impacted him a little bit there. Now, of course, Josh James is the guy that we traded. I think we traded, or we signed him on free agency. But anyway, he was a reliever, and we're trying to turn him into a starter. It's something I like to do. If you've watched the channel for a little while with Out of the Park Baseball, you know that I do that quite a bit. and we can't stop the runner getting to third on the sac fly. So that's 2 out, runners at the corners for Chance Sisco. Batting .253 this year, and that is staying in, and it is caught out there by Castellanos. And that ends the innings, and they do not score a run. Alamas will now lead us off. Batting .294, as I said, having a really good start to the year with the bat. And if that can continue, then we've got ourselves a really, really good shortstop. But he grounds out there to the first pitch, and that is 1 away. Andrew Knapp, the catcher, batting .242. A 1-0. And he has got it up the middle, and that'll be a single for the catcher. Excellent stuff. And here comes the disappointment, Fairchild, the disappointing child, only batting .137. And he's popped that up, and it'll be a little bit less than that now. That will be 2 away as the DJ comes back around. 0 for 1 today, a 2-1 pitch, and the DJ pops it up. And that'll end the innings. Top of the second is done. No runs for us there, just the 1 hit from Knapp. And James will come back out to face Diaz, who is batting .556 this season. That is a ridiculous number. Surely he hasn't had that many at-bats. That's got to be a small sample size. He gets another hit, though, a leadoff single. In comes Casas. Anyway, batting .353. James has walked him for 2 on, and no one out for Kerstad, who is batting .167. A 2-2. A strikeout would be huge here if we can get it, and we can. 1 away for Valika, who is batting .230. Now, if we can get another out here, or even a double play ball, that could be the double play ball. There's 1. There is 2. And we get out of that innings, and we haven't given up anything. Excellent. And we'll go on bat for a third time with Talkman to lead us off. 1 for 1 today. He is a full count. Come on, Mikey boy. No, yes, he gets the walk. Leadoff man aboard for Nico Horner, who is... he walked, I think, last time up, didn't he? And this time, that could be a double play. Run, Nico. Run, Nico. He beats it. But they do get the lead man at second. So 1 away with a man at first for Alonso, who's 0 for 1. Reached on the error last time, didn't he? A 3-1 pitch. He walks. 2 on with 1 out for Seth Beer. Got the RBI, didn't he, last time from a ground ball. This time he's done the same trick again, but that'll be a double play that ends the innings. And, yeah, that ends the top of the third. Still 2-0 up as Josh James will face Zimmer, who is 0 for 1 today. A 3-1 pitch. And he leads off, walks the first man. Mountcastle, who's 0 for 1, comes in a full count. That could be a double play. Alamas has it. He can't get a play at second, but he does get it at first. That's 1 away. And it is Rio Ruiz coming up now. First pitch swing, and he's ripped that into right field, and that will be a run back for the Orioles. An RBI double. It's 2-1. And it's going to be DJ Stewart. What is it with DJ? There's so many DJs in baseball. He's 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. Come on, Joshy boy. Gets the strikeout for 2 away. And it is Chance Sisco now. 2 out, 1 on. He's 0 for 1 today. Can we keep the O? I mean, I guess we kind of do. And it's Diaz now coming in. You can see we're almost at the end of James already. He came into the game fatigued. And that'll probably do it for Josh James. A 3-run home run. Suddenly we are 4-2 down. The third innings has got out of hand, and it's going to be over to the bullpen. No, it's not. Tristan Casas, who I think walked last time. This time he grounds out into the shift. That'll end a bad third innings. We're now 4-2 down. And Castellanos will lead us off. He is 0 for 1 today. An 0-2 pitch. Castellanos pops it up. And that'll be 1 away. In will come Alamas now, who's 0 for 1. A 1-1 pitch. Alamas hits it well, but it's going to stay in and be caught out there. That is 2 away for Andrew Knapp, who is 1 for 1. A 2-2 pitch, and he gets it in. And he's got, 2 for 2 now for the catcher. Can the disappointing child get himself a hit? It's a 3-0. Get yourself on base here, mate. Get yourself on base. He does. He draws the walk. And it's DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 today, but we could really use one of his good basic clearing hits. And have we got it? No, we haven't. And Fairchild is out at second, and that ends the fourth, and we do not add anything to the score. James will continue to Kerstad. It's a 1-1 pitch. And he absolutely smacks the leadoff man. And that is a man aboard. In comes Velika, who is 0 for 1. An 0-1 pitch. Can we get a double play? No, we can't. And the runner will stay at second. So 2 on with no one out. And James is done. And there we go. Stephen Brault will come in now to pitch. He's going to face Zimmer, who is 0 for 1 today with a walk, I'm going to assume. Brault, usually so good for us, but he's not got off to the best start there. Castellanos keeps the man at third, but the bases are loaded with no one out, and this is, well, potentially not going to end well, is it? Brault, slow start to the season, ERA up over 6, and he's not looking like he's going to do himself any favours here. That'll be 1 away, though. And it gives us a way out of the innings if we can manage to find ourselves a double play. Ruiz comes in. He's 1 for 1. A 1-1 pitch. And that is a shallow fly ball. Can we stop the run from scoring? Yes, we can. That's 2 away. And we might be able to get away out of this yet. It's the hope that kills you, though. It's DJ Stewart 0 for 2. Brault with the strikeout. And how have we got away with that? Loaded bases, none out, and the Orioles don't add to the score. It's Tauchman to lead us off. He's 1 for 1. A 2-1 pitch. Tauchman has popped it over the infield, and that'll be a leadoff single. No, it won't. Oh, you idiot. It'll be thrown out at second. Nico Horner comes in, 0 for 1 today with a walk. An 0-1 pitch. And Horner pops it up, and that'll be 2 away. He's had a bit of a slow start, Horner, only batting .222. In comes Alonso to face the new man, Bruce Zimmerman. And let's see if Bluey can get onto something for us. A left-handed pitcher now. That'll help Castellanos, but not Alonso as he strikes out, and that ends the top of the 5th. Brault will face Cisco now, who's 0 for 1. A 3-0 pitch. And he walks the leadoff man on 4 pitches. Diaz now at the second Diaz. He is 2 for 3. Hit a 2 for 2. Hit a 3-run home run last time. This time he pops it up. Oh, he hasn't. He's hit it over Tauchman's head, and that might... No. It doesn't score another run, but runners at second and third with no one out, and... It's a bit of a tricky game, this one, isn't it? There's a strikeout. That's more like it. Still, we've got the open base at first. I wonder if we use that and then look for the double play. No, we don't, and that might score 2. Castellanos, not the best arm, and he can't stop the run from scoring, and it's 6-2. Yeah, this is always going to be a tricky one, just given the fact that both Machado and Blade needed a rest, and that's our number 2 and 3 hitters. And they're both doing relatively well. Drew Rasmussen will come in to pitch now. He's doing okay this year. ERA of 3.24. 2 out, 1 on, a full count. Let's see if he can end it for us. Yes, he can. Rasmussen ends it in style. But we are 6-2 down. Seth Beer will face the left-handed Zimmerman now. Beer is 0 for 2 today. Did get himself an RBI. A 1-2 pitch, and Beer has popped that straight up. And that is 1 away. Castellanos versus a lefty. This is where he tends to shine. A 2-2 pitch. Come on, Nicky boy. Don't make me look silly. He does. He strikes out looking. And it's going to be Alamas now, who is 0 for 2. And he has grounded at the second. And we just can't get going today, can we? Promising start in that first. But ideally, Kluber he should have been able to start. It was an ankle injury, but it wouldn't let me start him. So Alonso with an error there, which we'll pretend we didn't see. Rasmussen to face Ruiz now. A 1-2 pitch. Rasmussen with a strikeout. 1 away. DJ Stewart comes in. He's 0 for 3. Another 1-2 pitch. Another strikeout for Rasmussen. He is, he's on fire, isn't he? And in comes Chance Cisco now. 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. I think he's been hit as well. Alonso will get that. And we get out of the innings without any further damage being done. We'll go to the 7th, and we need to start scoring some runs here, don't we? Knapp, who is 2 for 2 and having a wonderful day at the plate. An 0-1 pitch, and Knapp has gone 3 for 3. He should be batting a lot higher in the order. He's obviously annoyed that Alamas is still ahead of him. It's going to be Fairchild now. Walked last time up. This time, oh, Fairchild with a hit. All right, 2 on with no one out. And top of the order up. Let's see what DJ can do. He's 0 for 3. He doesn't go 0 for very often. And he's not going to today. That is a wonderful hit into right field. And, we're going to get thrown out of the plate. Just load the bases with none out. One away, runners at second and third for Tauchman. He's 2 for 2. Can he get a third hit of the game? Yes, he can. Oh, we would have scored 2. We're not going to get thrown out again, no. Oh, why didn't we just hold at third? We've cut the gap back to 6-3. Nico Horner to the plate. He's 0 for 2. 2 on, 1 out. Can Nico get the ball in the outfield for us? He can. Oh, it's going to be caught. No. And the runner will stay at second. 2 away for Alonso to face the new man, Paul Fry. Let's see if Alonso can deep fire him and put him into the fans. No, he can't. Run, Alonso. Run, boy. And that ends the 7th. We stretch. We've cut the lead by 1. If we hadn't tried to be greedy, we would have cut it by 2. Rasmussen will face Diaz, who is 3 for 3 today. You've had enough today, Diaz. Go and take a seat. And he walks. In comes Casas, who is 0 for 2. Face a new man, Cody Reed. Another of the guys that's just carrying a minor knock and has been a little bit disappointing. He was our best reliever last year, but he's given up a single there that gets the runner over to third. So with no one out, we have runners at the corners for Kerstad. He's 1 for 2 today. He's 1 for 3 now. There's a strikeout. And let's see if we can get Velika at the plate, who's 1 for 3. A 1-2 pitch. That could be no. It gets past Horner into left field, and what I thought might have been a double play ball is instead a 2 RBI triple. Did we get him at third? We did. But damage was already done there. It's 8-3. And, yeah, I'm going to say it's not our day today. Seth Beer will face Fry. We need a big 8th innings, and Seth Beer does not get it off to the best start. One thing we are really lacking is just general depth. Our pitching stocks aren't too bad, but just, I'm not sure what they call outfield players, I guess. We just have no depth, and it's going to take a little bit of time just through drafts and things like that to build up a little bit of depth. Alamas gets a 2-out single, and if Knapp goes 4 for 4, then maybe we can get something going here, but he does not. And we're going to have 3 outs left in the 9th to try and score at least 5. Cody Reed will face Mountcastle, who's 0 for 4. It's an 0-2 pitch. And there we go. And I mean, you can kind of see the lack of depth when we lose Gallo and Seth Beer comes in. I mean, he might do okay. It might just take him a little bit of time to adjust. He may not quite be ready. I think he played Double-A last season. So we've got a lot of sort of 2.5, 3-star guys, but that's not what's going to win you a World Series. Is that we need to do a little bit better than that. Fairchild will lead us off. He's 1 for 2 today. Let's see if he can get a second hit in a game. No, he gets tied in a knot. That's 1 away. We've got 2 outs left. The DJ comes up. He's 1 for 4. A full count on him. He gets a hit up the middle. So there's 1 on. Now, if we can just get about 7 more of those, we might be in this game. Kyle Bradish comes in now to try and close it out for him. Tauchman's at the plate. He's 3 for 3. Can he go 4 for 4 today? Come on, Mikey boy. Tauchman up the middle. All right, 2 on with 1 out. Assume we don't do anything stupid. We don't. Nico Horner. He's 0 for 3. Come on, Nico. You drew a hit, mate. He strikes out. We're down to our final out. Alonso's at the plate. He's 0 for 3 today as well. Another 1-2 pitch. And Alonso has sent it into the stands. It's 8-6. It's a 3-run home run from Alonso. And, well, this game isn't done yet. Where there's life, there's hope. It's 8-6. 401 feet over left field for Petey Alonso. And in comes Seth Beer to face the new man, Matson. Seth Beer is 0 for 4. Can he get himself on base? We're down to our final strike again. Come on, Sethy boy. No, he strikes out, and that will do it. So there we go. 6-8, I think, is a score that flatters us quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, we're still right there. We'll get, Blade and Machado will come back now. Castellanos needs a rest, which is absolutely fine because we'll just switch things around in the outfield. So yeah, there's no worries there. Pitching, I mean, no one got injured in that game, so that's a positive. And yeah, I mean, we'll just keep looking to strengthen and go again. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back in June. We probably want to see Boston at some point, don't we? So we'll come back for Game 4 of this series against the Red Sox, and between now and then we'll just keep chugging away, just keep making sure that we're staying in contention at the top of the division. We don't want to drop too far back, and if a trade opportunity comes up, then we'll look to take it, and if not, then we'll just keep going with what we've got. But we're not in a bad spot, I don't think. Half a game off the wild card, 1.5 games off the top of the AL East. I think it's okay. But if you've enjoyed that, guys, make sure you hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time as we get a first look this season at the Red Sox. Take care.